Saturday, 2/12/2011. I'm going to go out and do some errands, but before I do, I'm going to give David Vogl a call, basically telling him that I am going to be doing my civil suit, and I needed to know whether I needed to list him as a defendant for defamation of character. So this will be interesting. Yesterday was real fun. I did my ding-dong ditching and took my cookies to Camarillo Police Department. I gave a batch to Susan Guy so she could see the crazy things I do. I also gave one for John, Matt, and Christy so they could see the crazy things I do. And then I also took one to the Burbank Airport. Had a real nice talk that's recorded with one of the officers there. Ed Skvarna wasn't in. I don't be sure that Emily Dowm came over and had a cup of coffee and ate one of the cookies as she read my letters in front of Ed Skvarna. That would be entertaining for him. So I took it to the airport. I took one to Denny Way and Dennis Barlow at the city attorney's office, and I also took one for good old Ross at the Burbank Police Department, and also asked for Steve Karagosian, who I guess is now a detective, to be sure that he got a cookie too. So this will be interesting. Okay, Dave Vogl, here we go. 661-965-1960. Yes, is this Mr. Vogl?
Yes?
Yeah, this is Nadine Hayes, and I just need to let you know that I am recording this conversation because I can't remember conversations after I hang up. It's kind of part of that PTSD that I got from the hellacious experience at the airport.
Oh really? Huh?
Yeah, not fun. Not fun at all. So, needless to say, I don't know whether you've heard, but the criminal and the civil suits against me have all been dismissed. So now it's my turn to go after people. And I just needed to know if you're holding true to the statements that were in the discovery package. I think I forwarded it to you.
No, I never got that.
You didn't get it. Would you like me to email or mail you the statements that I have?
Yeah, you could do that.
Okay, because I just needed to know if you're going to hold true for that, because defamation of character is one of the causes of action. And
don't know a thing about it. I haven't seen it, so you'll have to send it to me.
Okay, this could be very interesting. Can I ask you one more question? Do you recall now as to whether with the tug award, did you recall seeing me move from the screening area?
No, I have to read the thing again and look at the video again to try to remember. I can't remember just offhand here.
Okay. So you want this emailed or do you want it mailed?
No, just email it to me. It's fine.
Okay, can you give me your email address again?
Yeah, it's how about send it to David@vogls.com. VOGLS.com. And send it twice, otherwise my spam will stop it.
Oh, send it twice. Just send the same thing 2 times?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I can do that. I mean, you know, I don't want to pull in innocent people, and yet with all the crookedness that has gone on with this, I would not be surprised if the government has falsified emails and statements, because they falsified that video. They falsified the video. They altered the video. It's the one that you see on that YouTube is not accurate. It's not accurate.
Well, I think the narration that I saw on the video on YouTube or wherever it was inaccurate.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. That was my husband's voice. My husband was a little bit over dramatic in what he was saying because he's a theater arts major, but everything that he said in that narration is 100% true. And I'll tell you, this story is so unbelievable, David. I mean, it is so unbelievable. I tried to get the networks on it. You know, you think that, you know, they'd want news. People didn't believe me. People didn't believe me. They'd say nobody would treat a woman like that. It didn't hit the news until the case was going to be dismissed. We went to trial a year later, and that's when the news finally picked up on it.
So you say all the charges have been dismissed?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Everything with prejudice, which means
what's your plan now?
I'm going after everybody that's making defamatory marks about me, that's lying, and I've got proof. And eventually, I will prove that the federal government has altered that video. And you know, David, the really scary part about this, you know, I've lost my family. Right now, I'm living at home by myself. My family has left me.
Yeah.
Because of what these people have done. Yeah. Yeah. You know, if somebody thinks that, oh, well, we'll just do this, you know, it's not going to be a big deal. And they don't realize how their evil actions can affect. It snowballs all the time. It starts off tiny and it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And I'll tell you, David, if I had followed my family's wishes, I would have taken the plea bargain. But I didn't. You know, I've been a person of principle from day one. I said, no, I'm not guilty. I'm not going to plead guilty. My family's just kind of shaking their heads and they're going, oh, she ends up in jail, you know, it's going to be her problem. So I held my grounds. I got my second criminal, because my first criminal attorney wouldn't even defend it in court because there's so much corruption in the Burbank area that he knew I'd lose no matter what. I says, how's an innocent person supposed to get a fair trial? And he just kind of, you know, shook his head. But he wouldn't even take it to trial. So then I found my second criminal attorney, and she was the one that played the games that attorneys play, and she was able to get it dismissed. And it was dismissed. We continued the case for 6 more months. So it wasn't officially dismissed until October 18th. On October 18th, my criminal attorney filed a $5 million tort claim against TSA.
Who filed that?
My criminal attorney, who also does federal civil suits.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Then I continued with her. I said, but Mary, the video has been altered. I said, the tug-of-war did not occur there. The tug-of-war occurred 25 feet away. I would have been off camera. I'm not denying that the tug-of-war didn't occur. It did occur. But you go look at that YouTube video and you see if you can recall how that scene really materialized. Because it was not in front of. And David, I'm going to take you. You seem to me, I noticed one of your, was it your email thing? It was like fighter pilot. So something tells me you've been in the service, right?
Yeah, I was in the Air Force for years.
Okay. So something tells me that you're kind of one of the true blue Americans willing to risk his life for his country, right?
Yes, I did that.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, I'm just the same thing. I like to go to, I didn't fly a fighter plane, but I'll tell you, I went to the Dodger Stadium and sang the Star-Spangled Banner and did the Pledge of Allegiance and all that good stuff. And I'll tell you, I can't even say it now. There has been so much corruption in, you know, I had an eye-opening experience. And, you know, unless you've been sucked in to the legal system. And that's what we have. We don't have a justice system anymore. A civil attorney kindly pointed out to me. We are dealing.
You're gonna have to excuse me. It's after 4 o'clock out here, and I'm babysitting. So.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I will let you go. I will send you what they have here. And like I said, I just needed to know if you're going to hold to the statements in this email, then you will be named as one of the defendants in my civil lawsuit. So
Well,
I would appreciate. Huh?
You're gonna sue me then?
Oh yeah, big time.
Really?
Uh-huh.
So I can go to combat for a year and protect your right to do things, and you're gonna sue me?
Yeah, you know why I'm doing it, David? Because you're saying that I was slapping people, which I never did. I never slapped anybody. I did do the tug of war. I did. I
never. Where do you say that I said you slapped somebody?
Well, these are the words in your email. Dear Mr. Tools, I witnessed this upset PAX berate the TSA screeners and the American Airlines agent in Burbank on April 16, 2009. She was screaming and slapping the TSA agents, was uncooperative, and disrupted the entire terminal area. I feared for their safety as she was so unruly. The TSA screeners and Miss Jean Massengale of American Airlines were totally professional and no time did anything but professionally perform their duties. I will be glad to testify further. Huh?
Send me copies.
Send you copies. Okay, because I kind of have a feeling that there might be kind of a play here between you and them, and I'll tell you, I won't go after you if you tell me the truth. Even if you did do this, but you say, you know, let me tell you the truth. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm there.
Okay. So all what I'm saying is,
just send me copies of that and let me see what it is.
I'll be.
It's on Rhode Island, so you're gonna have to pay to have me come out there if you want me to.
Okay. Wonderful.
Okay.
I'll tell you, I'll pay your bill if you have to come out for me.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Thanks. Talk to you later. Okay, so I'm going to email him this, and there's crap going on, and he's got his name in it. So this will be interesting to see if he's going to be this adamant on how terrible I was. Adios.